What cannot do does not exist. My name is Tonia. I'm giving this testimony from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I was in my shop about closing on Friday, 21st of April. That was around 7:07 thereabout. I got a call from home that I should come very early the next day, that my dad is dead. He had already died. He stopped eating Wednesday, Thursday, finally on Friday, he gave up the ghost. They didn't call me immediately. They were trying to watch him. But in the evening, late evening, they finally concluded that he was dead, and assessing him, he was dead, stretched and everything done. I didn't know what came over me because I still felt relaxed. I didn't shake. I felt strong. I was like, hey, I've heard what you said, but on getting there, I'll meet my father sitting down. My brother, who was sounding like someone crying, was like, Dango, please, this time around, just come early in the morning, because if he stays beyond morning, he will start smelling. I say, okay, I've heard you. I will only get there to see my dad sitting down. Saturday, I didn't go, but what I did was that later I called back down my brother. I told him to take his phone to where they laid him. He was like, how? I said, please, open that door, because they've already locked that apartment. Open it, put your phone there. I want to pray. He said, okay. I heard them, they opened the place, entered, put the phone beside him. I prayed. I made the declarations that I needed to be done. One of the days, Pastor Jerry said, place your hand, that was last month, on the floor. Say, oh ye land.
And if you can find a way to lay your hand on the ground, please, can you do that immediately? Find a way, lay your hand on the ground, and can you thunder? Say, oh, it. I did not hear you say, oh, it. Hear me. You will not receive my body earlier than I want. Can you hear me, thunder?
And these were the words I used when I was praying. I said, you said, I will not bury, I will not be buried.
You will not bury, you will not be buried, you will not bury, and you will not be buried. Let your hear me, thunder.
In the morning, I now called home. I wanted to tell my brother again to please enter that place, which he first of all told me that yes, he's scared that he cannot enter there again. I said, okay. But he now paused and said, please, there's something I noticed last night, because nobody slept in that house. They were just busy crying. Nobody slept. So that he had a small sneeze. I said, you heard a small sneeze? What God cannot do does not exist. Please, based on that small sneeze that you heard, can you enter into that room and check on my father? He now entered. See what he noticed. The hands that were not now warm, but he was still lying down straight, just dead. But the hands now were warm, the feet warm. Sunday morning, I had the push to go. I left very early on Sunday, and my immediate younger brother, Antonia, he is Tony. He now went that Sunday morning to check on him. Lo and behold, my dad's hands were moving, his feet moving. He now put him up, looked, his eyes were moving. He called him, Daddy. My father said, Tony. Everywhere scatter. And as I entered, I met my father sitting down, and Antonio was feeding him. Who did this? If I hadn't been on altar of fire, ask me, okay, by now I would have been making arrangements to bury my father. What God cannot do does not exist. I'm supposed to have done the video before now, but there are things I was watching out for by the power of the Most High on this earth. I said before Monday, or latest Monday, that he will walk. His bodies were stiff now after being here for how many days. So I got a call on Saturday that because I left that place after some days, on Saturday I got a call that he has started using his hands to eat. After it, my brother went for something. Coming back, my father that was sitting in the parlor, he saw him outside by the corridor. He walked that Monday. So that's what I was waiting. I said, what God cannot do does not exist.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes. So I just want to reconfirm, because your sister's testimony is an unbelievable testimony.
I'm following the program.
Okay. You are following it.
Now send me data to log in. So I now log in to the program. So I now put it in.
So it happened on Friday.
Yes.
He died on Friday and woke up on Sunday morning.
Yes. For this reason, it's not easy. But now he can walk on his own.
Wow.
Everything. Yeah, I just thank God.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Grateful.
Jesus! NSPPDs after 48 hours. Hey! What our God cannot do, what our God cannot turn around, what our God cannot do. Somebody shout yes! Shout yes! Shout yes! You are the Lord, that is your name. You will never share your glory with any man.
You will never share your glory
with anybody. Almighty God, that is your name. Jesus, stay here. Jesus, stay here. Jesus, stay here. Even in the grave, Jesus is Lord. Even in the grave, Jesus is Lord. Hey, hey, hey. This my God way, God way, God way. This my God way. You are too much. Ay, 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 ay. This our God way, God way, God way. Oh, this our God way. You are too much.
Jesus.
My question is, what did we not hear today? What manner of testimony did we not hear today? This God, this God, this God, this God. Kabande bosa. NSPPDs as your amen will thunder. In that thing that looks impossible, at the sound of your amen, I announce, carry your evidence right now. Let your amen thunder louder. Jesus. People of God, we bless the name of God.
Jesus.
That is why the Bible says that your faith may not be in the wisdom of man, but in the power of God.
Yes, sir.
In the, how do they tell you your father is dead? Meanwhile, they did not tell you when he died. They had watched after a while. Died, brought back home. Died, brought back home. He's in the house now. That is after a few hours, and they are telling you, and you are saying, go and put food. From what the brother said now, that means she sent the brother data and said, put data, go and put near him, and all of that. Go and put NSPPD near him. And people of God, this completed for 48 hours. People have faith, and women receive their dead back to life again. People of God, nothing will die around you. And this is mindful for us to learn from this testimony.
Yes,
Beyond that, that lady had faith.
Yes, sir.
Had faith. People of God, listen. You can't be asking God to change the situation and you are panicking.
Yes, sir.
And you are
Yes, sir.
panicking. You are
Yes,
panicking. You are
sir.
panicking.
Yes, sir.
Relax.
Relax.
What our God cannot do
Does not exist.
People of God, which one will I say? Which one would I leave?